Heavenly Father, we dismiss and around your table, knowing fully that you are our God and we are your people. Thank you so much for the sacrifice that Jesus made for our sins. We ask this morning that you will be with us for the rest of the service. As we take up the tithes and offering today, we ask you to bless the gift, bless the giver, and we pray that we use for your kingdom here in this world. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Farmer and a preacher, a hooker and a teacher, headed on a midnight train bound for Mexico. One's headed on vacation, higher education. The other two are searching for lost souls. And that preacher said, "Can't you see the promised land?" As he held that bloodstained Bible in that girl's hand, there are 3 wooden crosses on the right side of the highway. Why there's not 4 of them, heaven only knows. It's not what you take when you leave this world behind you. It's what you leave behind you when you go. And that farmer left his wife, home and 80 acres, did it all for the love in his young son's heart. And that teacher left her wisdom in the minds of lots of children, did her best to give them all a better start. And that preacher said, "Can't you see the promised land?" As he held that bloodstained Bible up in that girl's hand, there are 3 wooden crosses on the right side of the highway. Why there's not 4 of them, heaven only knows. It's not what you take when you leave this world behind you. It's what you leave behind you when you go. And exactly like the preacher told last Sunday, when he held that bloodstained Bible up for all the world to see, he said, "Bless the farmer and the preacher and the teacher." And then he held that bloodstained Bible up, and my mama read to me. There are 3 wooden crosses on the right side of the highway. Why there's not 4 of them, now I guess we know. It's not what you take when you leave this world behind you. It's what you leave behind you when you go. There are 3 wooden crosses on the right side of the highway.
I'm so glad there's babies in here because I'm not the shortest person in the room. You know, something happened to Doug. Me and Doug back there in the Captain Kirk Center suffer from the same syndrome. It's called our son's got taller than us syndrome. When my son went to college, Doug, me and my wife went out in the kitchen and go, "Well, now how are we going to get those plates off that top shelf?" Things just weren't working out for us very good, that's for sure. I'm blessed to be here this morning, and people ask me about my guitar, and it serves many purposes. First of all, they keep getting further and further away from my body, and my arms aren't getting any longer, so I had to get a thinner guitar. And I'm saving up enough money to pay for the rest of it. There's all kinds of jokes I could throw in there. Actually, I was at a songwriters convention, and that was given to me by Vince Gill, and it's a digital guitar, and he played it that night. I liked it so much, he gave it to me, bless his heart. Speaking of short people, I need every teenager and young person up on this stage right now. Don't be shy, especially all you ladies that were in Sunday school with me in the back row. Hustle up. Give it a round of applause for the kids from the high school that came this morning. Cool stuff. up on both sides of me. Man, that's a bruiser. Look at this kid. They can rip the rear end out of the truck. Wait a second, look at that kid. Good Lord. What are you feeding these children around here? You're in front. Just rear my crotch, okay? Can you handle it? Okay. I take it. Here's what we're going to do. You ever heard the David Garage it? Behold, he comes, riding on the clouds, shining like the sun. And the trumpets call. You might go, lift your voice. We go, woo! Let's try that. 1, 2, 3. All right, we got it. Here we go. Declaring the word of the Lord. And these are the days of his servant Moses, rebuilding the temple of praise. And these are the days of great trials, of famine and darkness and sword. And we are the laborers in your vineyard, declaring the word of the Lord. You guys ready? Here we go. Behold, he comes, riding on the clouds, shining like the first we do this. At the trumpet calls, so lift your voice. It's a year of Jubilee. And maybe if you guys stand up and do it with us, then we encourage you. Here we go. Come on. And these are the days of Ezekiel, his dry bones becoming as flesh. And these are the days of his servant David, rebuilding the temple of praise. And these are the days of the darkness, of famine and darkness and sword. And still with a voice in the desert, crying, preparing the way. Here we go now. Behold, he comes, riding on the clouds, shining like the sun. And the trumpet's gone, so lift your Austin, you're there. Big of Jubilee, and out of Zion's here. I'm gonna say recruits. Get your hands high and praise, church. Come on. There's no God like Jehovah. 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 There's no God like, come on now. There's no God like Jehovah. 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 So behold, he comes, riding on the clouds, shining That's kind of 80s heavy metal stuff there, son. Yeah. I'm singing some country songs this morning, so I'm going back to my grandma Boo Boo roots. She taught me to play guitar, and I learned out playing Hank Williams and songs and stuff like that. My favorite artist when I was a kid was Johnny Horton. North to Alaska, Lord, the Russians on. He was so cool, man. I still know all the songs. My wife hates them, so I play them all the time. I sing the national anthem at a pro football game every year at the beginning of the season. And for 4 years, I sang for the Miami Dolphins, and they never won. Didn't win a game. Every time I saw them, I was 0 for 4, and then they transferred me, and I do drug and alcohol abuse counseling sessions and dual diagnosis clinical sessions with the NFL. And so I got moved to the New England Patriots. I thought, cool, man. This was like 3 years ago. I get with a good team. They lost by 20 points when I sang the national anthem. And last year I got moved to the Pittsburgh Steelers. I thought, well, Big Ben, come on, baby. They lost, you know. So I'm 0 for 7 on the national anthem. So I will come watch your games for the Warriors, but don't let me sing the national anthem. I keep praying every year they send me to the Green Bay Packers because I hate the Green Bay Packers. And if I sing, they'll lose. Go Bears! I'm a Cubs, Bears, and Bulls fan. I say every Christian ought to be a Cubs fan for at least a year to practice faith, hope, endurance, and long suffering. When I was 16 years old, a guy named Johnny McCullum, who was a songwriter from my area, was going and trying to sell songs to Nashville, and he was going trying to sell jingles. My most famous jingle was, "Yesterday and today, country kitchen." And I got $75 and a credit card that meant I could eat at any country kitchen anytime I wanted. I blame them for my horizontal issues that I'm having this day. But they closed up and I can't eat there. So, and I sang the demo track of this next song. And I was going to do this morning, but somebody begged me to. And so, but I can't do this song without telling the whole story about it. I went and sang the demo track, and somehow for a couple months my version got released before the actual artist released it. It was just a confusing thing. The only difference is he made millions and millions of dollars on the song, and I'm here singing for you folks this morning. Big difference. I get asked to sing this, and I get asked to sing the national anthem at some interesting places like rodeos, and I'm scared to death of farm animals. I won't get near a chicken or a duck. You know, I'll put them on a plate. I'm good to go. I'm freak out. I'm always singing these farm communities, you know. And but I got asked to sing this at the heavyweight boxing championship match of the world in Kansas City. And that was back when Evander Holyfield was the champion. And I think the song lasted longer than the fight. Anyway, that Michael Buffer guy is on ESPN. He goes, "Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome national recording artist Avery." I didn't have a CD yet. I traveled to Iowa, Indiana, Illinois, and Missouri. How that qualifies for national, I have no idea. And so, man, I thought I was cool. My wife had me in a tuxedo. And a spotlight followed me, and I walked up the steps just like this, and I got on the apron of the boxing ring, and kind of forgetting that I was 5'3", the first rope comes to here, the second rope's about up to here, and the third rope's clean over my head. And I'm in these tight tuxedo pants, you know, so I took a deep breath and pushed the rope down, and on national TV, I ripped out the whole rear end of my tuxedo pants. That's not the funniest part. I tucked her in there and scooted towards the back corner and got through the song. On the way out of the ring, with me singing the song, my wife had made it to an office and found a stapler, so I'm trying to climb out of the ring on TV, and she's trying to staple my ring. Now I hope you know my wife. She's the caretaker. I do financial counseling. I'll do it real quick. Here, honey. Keep that in mind, son. But this song is an important song to me. I dedicate it usually to my brother who served 29 years in the military, did 3 active terms. And I dedicate it to men and ladies who go fight for my freedom so we can come to church. Amen. And they don't even know who I am. I hold that in pretty great esteem.
and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. I thank the Lord above to be living here today, 'cause this flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take